Hello, everyone. Today, I want to show you one of my favorite workflows inside Go High Level. If you're managing social media for clients, one of the biggest challenges is creating consistent content without spending hours every week. The good news is that once everything is set up correctly, you can create and schedule an entire week's worth of social media posts in about 30 minutes. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I'll show you two different methods. The first uses Go High Level's built in social planner templates. The second uses Ask AI, which has quickly become my favorite approach because it does most of the heavy lifting for you. But before either method works well, we need to spend a few minutes building the foundation. The good news is that this setup only has to be done once for each client. After that, you'll simply reuse it every time you create content. Let's begin by opening the client's Go High Level sub-account. Everything we're going to do today happens under the marketing section. When you click marketing, you'll see several tools related to social media. You'll find your social planner, your content calendar, comments, analytics, and several other marketing tools. But before we start creating content, there's one area that's much more important than most people realize. It's called the brand board. Think of the brand board as training the AI. The better information you provide here, the better every piece of content will be moving forward. Inside the brand board, you'll notice two important sections. The first is your design kit. This is where you'll upload things like company logos, brand colors, fonts, and other visual assets that keep everything looking consistent. The second section is brand voice. This is where you teach Go High Level about the business itself. Take your time here. Describe the company, identify the target audience, list the customer's pain points, explain what makes the business different, include the company's brand promise. Much of this information can come directly from the client's website. You can also use AI to help write or improve these descriptions. The more accurate this information is, the better Ask AI will perform later. Remember, this is a one-time investment that pays off every time you create content. Once your brand board is complete, the next step is connecting accounts. From the marketing section, open the social planner. If this is a brand new account, the calendar will probably be empty. In the upper right corner, you'll see the option to connect social accounts. Connect whichever platforms your client wants to use. That may include Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google Business Profile, or others. If you don't have direct access to the client's accounts, Go High Level provides a secure approval process that allows them to authorize the connection themselves. Once connected, you're ready to create content. And one quick tip before we move on. If you ever get stuck inside Go High Level, don't forget about the built-in Ask AI assistant. It's available throughout the platform and can answer questions, explain features, and help you find your way around much faster. Now that our foundation is complete, let's create some content. The first method uses Go High Level's built-in social planner templates. Inside the social planner, click the New Post button. From the menu, choose Social Planner Templates. Go High Level includes template libraries for many different industries. In this example, I'll search for HVAC. You'll see several professionally designed template collections. Take a moment to preview them. Once you find a collection you like, simply select it. The templates will load directly into your content workspace. From there, choose the social media platforms you want to publish to. Next, select the days of the week you'd like each post to appear. Then, choose your preferred posting times. Go High Level will automatically place those posts onto your calendar. At this point, you'll already have a week's worth of content scheduled. But don't stop there. Take a few minutes to review each post. The graphics are already finished, but you can improve the written copy. I often use the built-in AI tools to expand the captions, strengthen the call to action, or personalize the content for the client. You can also use ChatGPT or another large language model if you prefer. The important thing is starting with a solid foundation. Once you're happy with the posts, simply save them. They're now sitting on your calendar ready to publish. Now let me show you my favorite method. Instead of choosing templates ourselves, we're going to let Ask AI build the entire week for us. This is where all the work we did inside the brand board begins to pay off. Because Ask AI already knows our brand colors, our business information, our target audience, our tone of voice, and our messaging, it has everything it needs to create content that sounds like our client. All we have to do is give it one simple instruction. I use a prompt very similar to this. Using my brand board and brand voice for this account, create 1 week's worth of social media posts inside my social planner as drafts for my review. Use my brand colors and tone automatically. That's it. Ask AI will first confirm which connected platforms you want to use. After you answer that question, it begins generating your content. Within a few moments, you'll have an entire week's worth of social media posts waiting inside your social planner as draft posts. I didn't write each caption. I didn't decide on 7 different topics. I didn't have to think about hashtags or formatting. The AI handled all of that using the information we already provided. Now all that's left is reviewing the posts. Make any adjustments you'd like. Move posts around on the calendar if necessary. Refine the wording, then schedule or publish them. It's really that simple. So let's review what we've accomplished. First, we built the foundation by creating a complete brand board. Second, we connected social accounts. Finally, we used 2 different methods to create a week's worth of content. The first method uses professionally designed social planner templates. The second uses Ask AI to generate the content automatically. Both methods are fast and both keep your branding consistent. And both can save an incredible amount of time every single week. If you're creating social media content for multiple clients, these workflows can become one of the biggest productivity boosts inside Go High Level. Thanks for watching.